Shirley's District.
Agbaya, 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 Agbaya. Cheese, come on, live in the flesh.
In the flesh, we are live.
It's the Agbaya show, episode 11.
Yeah.
And you're tuned in with Damo.
And J. Jules.
Come on, Wagwan, my guy.
What's good, McKilly? What's good? How you been, man?
It's been a nice one, man. Like we do, make sure you smash out that like. Make sure you subscribe below.
Make sure you comment as well.
You get me love to all the people showing. You get me tuning in, showing us the positivity, the love. We see you. We see you. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
Quick harmony for them. And
you know them on there. So obviously, without further ado, man, you know what? We're moving to Agbaya of the week. My guy, who are you telling me?
Hey, like for everybody, I don't know if you're familiar with this guy called Charlie Mace.
Come on.
So a good friend of mine, lovely lady now, she went on a date now, you know what I mean, with a lovely guy, she said, you know what I mean, he some all of those things. Good. The day was so good, they went back to our house. It's what we expect, isn't it? After a good date, come back to the crib. All right. So the guy stayed overnight, you know, only God knows what shenanigans happened. I don't know. My man's woken up, he's asked to use the bathroom. She told him where the bathroom is. Only my house, hotels, or select free. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have to do that anywhere, you know what I mean? But look, just open the door, bam! She sees my man sitting down on the seat, obviously about to do a number two. She said, no, get up. Elevator, yes.
Mid-toilet break.
Mid-toilet break, should I say. And yeah, I think this female deserves the Agbaya of the week.
Yeah? You think so?
I believe she does, man. You know, I think, you know, using the bathroom for whatever reason, whether it's number 2 or number 100, you let the person at peace.
You have to.
You know, that's a private setting and, you know, for hygiene purposes as well. Who knows?
You know, Bob, it's one of them where you just can't kick a man out, yeah, because he wants to do this.
Very disrespectful.
Big man, bro, I'll be real. I poo everywhere I go, so, bruv, yeah, I have to poo in your house.
Yeah. No, you know what? Jokes.
Bro, let me say, before I even clark, man will go out and I'll go out and poo just to make sure the area is clean, bruv. Because you know what, bro, you can't be getting up and someone's smelling one shili kanshani, bruv. One shili kanshani, bruv.
No, what jokes aside, on the real, I think on the mature thing.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's a deal break. You know what it is? Depending on what it is, let's be mature about it. If you're my dog and you really need to go, my only thing is just make sure you clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
Just be respectful. Don't do something that you wouldn't like someone to do in your house. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
That's it. But if you gotta go, you gotta go. And there's no... You ain't gotta question it as well, you know. Like I don't think like if someone is in the toilet longer than bruv, you get me?
Yeah,
because it is what it is.
Can you imagine like you're going to the toilet and like the girl saying, "Why? What are you gonna do there? Are you mad, bruv?"
You know what I'm trying to say? And even with the viewers, like let us know your opinion as well. Like if for the guys as well, if a girl was to like do in your house, how would you feel as well?
But you know what? Even I feel like big up Charlie Mace, yeah. But I even feel, as you were saying that, I feel like, bruv, this could have been you. You know, I feel like it's you. Something saying that is he wanted to, bruv, after the Ewa going and the Dodo Gizzard and that guy. Cause when he's doing this, yeah, I looked at him. I looked in his eye. His eye was looking left and right. I said, "Nah, it's you."
Yeah.
But the girl didn't allow you to poo.
Regardless of who the person is, ladies, let's be respectful. Like,
yeah, man.
Anybody you are gonna let in your house and at least spend the night, like, come on, man.
Let them poo, man.
Like, think about it. Look, so we sleep for like 8 hours. So you probably spent like a good 12 hours or 15 hours with this person. You know what I'm saying? And you're telling me you're not gonna allow the person to even shite. Because to even fart in front of a female, it can be hard, you know.
It's hard.
So for you to even find a bathroom and you know what? Shout out to the brother as well, because he's got guts. Because I know certain men are pride. Certain men wouldn't even try what he's tried to do. But yeah, shout out to my man. But yeah, I think that's a red flag because she ain't trying to let you release your bowels. So you know, you just have to get out of that situation. She's shown her true colors. And yeah, it is what it is. Like my of the week.
Agbaya.
Speaking of, people doing the number 2.
Yes.
It's like in Dubai, something else is happening with the number 2 trickery.
Bro, trickery.
Do you care to shed light?
Behavior, fam.
Do you care to shed light where the sun don't shine?
Bro, they said people are Yagbe. They say people are preying in people's mouth for money.
Oh my
Bro,
lord!
you know what? This is the problem.
Oh,
we need
Jesus
to know our
Lord.
worth, man. Like know
Oh,
your
my
worth. Listen,
days.
if you want that bag, just go out and work. Go and make some money, but don't go to Dubai and let a man exploit
you know what it
you.
is? There's
bruh.
other ways of securing the bag.
This is This is what, bro. Hepatitis is real, bro.
There's other ways of securing the bag.
Hepatitis C or is it
Hey,
B or
I-
A?
I don't even
Bro,
want to know. Number one, nobody should be doing that
Ah.
nasty stuff. It is nasty.
like, how do you feel after? Like, I want to know. Like, when you get up, are you wash your mouth out?
No,
With,
you know what?
how do you actually feel? Like,
That stuff there, because I can't condone it. If anyone I knew was partaking in such, we're gonna have a serious. I don't even know. I'll probably cut you off for that stuff, man.
but deep. You know what is
'Cause
deeper
it's
as well?
not good.
Deeper as well. Yeah. Like, okay, let's say that happened. Someone pooed in your mouth. Yeah. They gave you 30.
God forbid.
They give you God.
God strike me down before my mind does such a thing.
Bruv, and they give you, let's say they give you 30k. You now spend that 30k on a
no.
brand new bag now, yeah. Okay, now you're walking with that bag and that bag rips. That 30k down the drain and that's the trauma of the poo in your mouth, fam.
Yeah, she's finished.
Bruv, you just be crying,
She's
trying to
finished, she's
and you
finished,
just
she's
be
finished, she's
remembering
finished.
that your mouth is smelling.
She's finished.
Fam.
She's finished.
Bro, you know what it is? It's sad, man, and like
It's more than sad. Whatever the word is, people comment below and
can't
let
be-
us know what the word is.
man
Because
can't even
sad
show that
is
video.
not the word.
We can't even show the video
This
on
one
here.
is traumatizing.
Yeah, man. Like
You're allowing Oyibo man to just burn it in your. And you know Oyibo people, they eat the most maddest shit.
bruv, you know what? Let's
Ham
be
shank, pork belly, all rishi. What? Are you serious?
No, but listen, bro. Let me not even. I'm not even trying to do the whole.
Nah.
I'm trying to be a bit more open today. I'm not trying to do the whole. It's only the Oyinbo people because more time you could. Bro, if you go to Africa, even if you go to probably even Asia, they're doing the same thing.
right.
Man are doing the same. Once you're above a certain wage bracket, bro, you are exploiting the people below you.
Yeah.
And that's what is happening now. And like, it's a perfect segue to where this is going because I saw, I don't know what's the lady's name. I want to put it up there. I saw her comparing two women, Jill Scott to Lizzo,
Okay.
You see?
Yeah.
and talking about basically saying, guys, what woman would you rather have out of these two? The classy one, the Jill Scott. I mean, she's Jill Scott is lit. I love Jill Scott, and versus Lizzo, who's always showing a bar, man. You get me? And this is sort of like a comparison with what would you rather have, like a woman that is in Dubai getting poo, you get me, like entering her mouth, or do you want a woman who's actually in the office in London working and trying to work towards something? You see, don't get me wrong, like I saw Jill Scott come and say, nah, we're not gonna do this because she didn't want to get involved, but really and truly, like she knows herself that bruv, like
I think for me, it's just morals and standards. With the Jill Scott and Lizzo thing, again, it's social media. Everybody's clout chasing.
Yeah.
So, power to anybody in their business, whatever. Good luck to you, innit?
yeah.
For me, obviously, it depends on what you like. If you like a confident plus size girl that is showing off her like at the end of the day, if any relationship is between you two, innit, it's all about how someone makes you feel, innit? So that is not really a discussion, but for you to just let any flipping Mr. Smith just
It's
open his yansh in your mouth, no.
it's rubbish,
What
but
kind of like
but it's it's
No,
standards,
no,
like, and like I said, it goes to the Lizzo situation because, like, don't get me wrong, like I love me a ratchet woman. Everybody, I don't know, not everybody love, but I love ratchet woman, but she still needs to be clean to a
Of
certain
course.
degree. And the thing is,
cleanliness is next to godliness.
so it's one of them ones, like looking at Lizzo, don't get me wrong, I admire her confidence, and she for a big woman, a plus size woman, to come out and do what she's doing, it shows that she's actually confident in herself. She believes in herself, and you don't want to take that belief away, because I'm sure when she was younger, people probably told her, you're this, you're that, you understand, made her feel crap. But I personally feel like it's going too far. Like, what you're doing, you're basically, because we have to think about it. Yeah, we're setting standards and we're setting levels for the people after us. You understand? So, bruv, see it like this: we're doing this podcast now. bruv, and let's say God willing we're blowing. You see, tomorrow there's gonna be another two black boys like us that want to do a podcast like this, and because we set the way for them, bruv, you see, it's gonna be simple for them. You understand? But with what Lizzo or people who are always exposing them are doing, they're setting levels for the people after them. So more time when people see a big girl like a big girl who's probably 20 like Lizzo, they're gonna want her to do the same thing as Lizzo. Otherwise, she's not gonna get that sort of love. You see what I'm trying to say?
I hear you, but again, I think you're not wrong. But I think as well, people just need to educate themselves and not be naive. Like, if I date a girl that looks like Cardi B, am I gonna want her to be telling me she's got a WAP?
It's
you
true.
know what I'm trying to say? Or I had a girl that looked like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
but I just saying that a girl that looks like Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion, you're gonna look at and say, she bad looking what? She needs to twerk. She needs to. You understand? Not saying that she has to do the exact same thing, but you're gonna expect a few things like, bruv, like you got a girl that looks like, I don't know, people at Nia Long.
Yeah.
You see.
But then obviously, I feel like stuff like that as well it's media as well that plays a part, and obviously Cardi B doing what she's doing, it might not help, but again, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
And I think people should educate themselves because we shouldn't always sexualize women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? We should learn to appreciate our women no matter what shape or size they are, innit?
But then we shouldn't sexualize women, but there are women who are blatantly they're blatantly wanting us to sexualize.
That's cool, and then those girls, obviously, you do what you need to do. But
you see, but the problem is that as you're over sexualizing them, they're doing the first trap and whatnot. They're going to meet a guy and believe what he's saying, thinking that this guy is the one. Yeah, I'm out of the streets. To the point that now it's all gonna end up in flames. You're gonna be upset, thinking men are this and that. But
people just need to know themselves, man.
But they're forgetting the image they're showing.
Of course, that's why people need to remember themselves. Like at the end of the day, if I've gone from shopping at TK Maxx to now shopping in Harrods, and certain girls are giving me attention. Obviously, maybe this is just me, innit? I just know the difference. That you listen, I'm not paying Lowit. You're not saying that. You're just saying that because you see me in some Palm Angel tracksuit or some Balmain jeans. Yeah, you're just trying to be lit with man for whatever for the moment. But obviously you can't trick man.
But bro, think about it. That's you. And because you're sure in yourself. But someone else can say, I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work. What's not gonna work? You trying to tell me that but you are even though you're thinking it's not gonna work, it's working because now they're reassuring you. But why are you thinking like that? But you're nice though. You're thinking, you know what? I am looking kind of decent today. Bruv, this tracksuit is kind of wavy on me today. You see? Course. Then that's before you know it.
Yeah, but then again, you see, I hear you, but again, for the viewers, don't get rubbed out by people. Don't let them make you fold. Because my thing as well is, again, like I said, I'm not sure in the last episode or whatever, respect your time. It's all good being lit and, flirting with girls and whatnot, but at the same time as well, be sure of who you're dealing with. Because again, you don't want someone you don't want being your baby mum. Vice versa with girls as well.
Yeah, man.
Because again, we can all do the image thing, but what's really going on in the house? Is their dishwasher working?
You see,
you know what I'm trying to say.
Does
the guy ever know how to use the lawnmower? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, he's got a G-Wagon, but bruv,
has he ever taken out the trash?
You know what I'm trying to say. Does he even know where the local bin station is?
Bruv, does he take the youths to school? Does he help you? Bro, there's so much stuff, but then unfortunately, this stems from the woman or the man that you go for, and this is why. Hence the picture. Would you rather want a Jill Scott or a Lizzo? For
me, I just think his image.
Yeah.
I think his image. I wouldn't mind both of them.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, it's just how someone makes me feel. You know what I'm trying to say? Man can, again, it's like this. I can have a 10 out of 10 thing. She replies to me every 30 minutes. And I could have a 5 out of 10 who's replying to me straight.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I know what I like. It's like what they say with this love language thing. Like, obviously, I don't know the ins and out of it. But all I would say is, you know yourself. Yeah. You know how you want to be treated. So at the end of the day, gravitate to someone that's showing you respect. You can't have someone that is saying they like you and whatnot, but when you're trying to message them, they're still using other social media platforms. And they're just ignoring you. Like,
can you imagine?
Come on, where's the respect? You have to hot people up. You have to let them know you're not to be played with.
And you know, yeah, that's added it as well, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, even the comparison, yeah, like some people might even say, you know what, I want a Jill Scott, but Jill Scott might not be really the one that gives them what they,
100%.
you understand? Because they might
100%.
actually say, you know what, man should have just went to Lizzo.
100%.
So like, I hear you. Obviously, the image is installed, but don't always believe in the image. But these two women, yeah, they're both queens, but at the same time, yeah, like everyone could look at Jill Scott and think she's really the clean one, where she could actually be the dead one. You know what I mean? And Lizzo, even though she's always putting her ass on display and whatnot, she could actually be the one that gets married and settles down. Because I put a poll on my Instagram, yeah, and it said, um, do hoes last longer in a marriage than a good girl? Obviously, like when I say hoes, obviously I'm not, because a lot of girls came to me say, oh, what's your definition of a hoe and all of that. I'm not. It's not a derogatory. I didn't mean it in a derogatory sense or whatnot. It's just how man, how man grew up in the ends. Like man, don't really, you know how it is. Even though women, but you still the man they would say, oh, bitches or
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
So it's not like that. But what I meant is would do bad girls, promiscuous girls last longer in the marriage, and a lot of people did vote yes. I think the majority said no. Obviously, I didn't have the poll up for a long time, but you never know. Someone like Lizzo could actually last longer in the relationship than Jill Scott, knowing because the Lizzo's
Yeah, but with Lizzo doing that, it doesn't necessarily make. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. Like we can't just judge if she
Yeah.
wants to be free. Okay, my thing is like there's influencers that do all sorts of stuff. Now, if a girl is handling business, she's handling business. Now, I feel like there's social media and there's the private life. Now, if I have a girl that's doing all of that, but in a real life, she's not really about that, and she knows how to shut things down. You know what I'm saying? I could probably see it through. Obviously, I'm gonna give it time to let it grow, but I could see it through. But obviously, if there's a girl that on and off the camera, she's still moving like how she is on Insta, it's a no. Like my thing is like, okay, I don't know if you saw there was a clip of Miss Banks just doing a mazza
just shaking the bum or
with her
whatnot?
hips and that. You
Yeah.
get me? Like at the end of the day, if let's say that was my girl, would you? Okay, if that was your girl, would you be mad at that? Knowing that that's just for TikTok purposes and it helps her brand, but outside of that, she's actually a sweet girl. She's holding you down. She's got you like.
I think you know what it is. I think pride, yeah, would make me be like not angry, but I'll be disappointed because I'll be like, you don't need to do that just to push your brand. But because you know what it is, it's like you're setting a standard now, because you have to remember, not everybody is going to tune in because for her brand. Everybody wants to see bum cheek shaking.
Yeah,
The same way
I
with
hear that.
with Miss Banks now. Don't get me wrong, talented artist. I rate her thing. You see, black woman. You know, when I see black women doing their thing, even black man. When I see my people doing their thing, I'm always there for it. So when I saw her shaking her bum, more time, it could have been a song playing in the background or whatnot. But I had the video on mute. That's all I saw. And obviously, if man was hitting my zoo or had a magazine in front of me, I would have said, the first thing I said is, bro, I'll clout it.
Yeah.
You see, so that's the representation. That's the representation. You see, so a lot of people, probably some people say, yes, you know how they go, yes, girl, do your thing. Their vibes by having fun. But there's man out there that are just thinking of one thing. They don't care if she's a good rapper or singer. They just want to clout it. And they're probably in their DMs right now, still from like, how long will it go?
Yeah, no, I heard that, but
You
then there's that side.
Yeah.
But then there's. But my thing is, just,
I know what you're trying to say,
cool,
like,
but you can't just make a judgment off of that, because I think
you
obviously guys, we have our. I don't know what guys do these days.
Yeah.
In terms of we're getting attention from women, but I believe we could do anything as well. But at the end of the day, like okay, like with me and you, we have many talents.
Yeah.
We can do things on Instagram in terms of it being a first trap now. Yeah.
Mm.
But does it necessarily mean that we're bad guys or we're hoes? You know what I'm trying to say?
It-
or we're gallus.
But definitely, no, you know what it is? It definitely
Like,
is.
that's just where I'm coming from. Innit?
But one thing I'll say, yeah, perception. When it's like rule number one of a human being is perception. You see, if you look at somebody and they're doing something, you believe your mind tells you maybe that's how they are, or it can't be that. You understand? This must be a front. You see, bruv, more time when you look at a girl with a fat bum, bruv, your perception will be, bruv, that girl's bum is fat, cuz. You see, hey, brother, go, hey, babes, hey, walk on. You see, and obviously, it's the same thing with Miss Banks. A lot of man probably scrolled it, saw that, and they thought, wow, this girl's bum is shaking after her. You see, like 10 seconds after her, bro. I'm going for my girl. Like, hey, what end is she from? Let me hit that up. You see, and that's how it is. Obviously, it doesn't mean that that's how she's in real life, but it's the fact that she's come in front of the microscope, the light, and done that vibe. So everybody has no. It would be wrong. I don't want to say it would be wrong not to think that that person's like that, but you see what I'm trying to get.
I hear what you're saying, but then again, it's perspective.
Perspective.
Because then, with that being said, so if your girl was to do that, you wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't like it personally because I wouldn't want. I personally feel like I wouldn't want people to view her like, even though you're having fun. You have to remember you're having fun, and we can't take that away from it. But the problem is that in society right now, we have to be. It's dangerous. Even having fun can make you look away.
But then, with that being said, so let's say she didn't even shake her bum, and get me, like Miss Banks, everyone knows, innit? Little spice and that, little snack and that is it. But so whether she did do that video or she didn't, because again, like you said, man will even see gal anyway. Yeah. And they're moving mad. So that's the thing for me, is like, is it we can put blame on the women, but again, as guys, are we taking responsibility of ourselves as well? Because let's say she didn't even do that TikTok video, I'm sure man are still probably gonna feel the same way anyway, even if they was to see her.
Of course, you know, it is, of course, yeah. But then it comes like, and if this isn't me enabling a man's behavior, it comes like that sort of video can be seen to not provoke a man, but you get me. First trap a man, like you gotta deep it. Like when Ambush, Tion Wayne were doing their bands with Miss Banks. To us, the normal man, them like us, we're just like, these men are just having fun, man. They're jokes, like they're doing their thing. Like obviously, man loves that sort of vibe. You see, to an ignorant person, they'll be thinking, bruv, this girl is loose, bruv. She's whining on Ambush 1 minute. Ambush is daggering her. Bruv, he probably clotted it. Now Tion Wayne's picking her up. She's probably up. You understand? And that's perception. And it's all because of how people look at the video, what's going on. Like more time, bro. If I'm out at dinner, I'm with a thing and we're cheersing and we're having vibes. A lot of people think, "Oh, damn, what you're on a date? Like, what? Who's this nice thing? Like, oh, come on, bro. Like, what? I know you two collided last night. Whereas really and truly, that could have been that could have been my sister. That could have been my cousin. That could have been my best friend. That could have been anything. But based on the perception and from what they see straight away, that's why we got to be careful. Unfortunately,
no, you know what? But okay,
we got to be, bro. As much as I say, like, unfortunately, free will is free will. Like, do what as you please. But we need to understand nowadays there's consequences nowadays too.
I hear you, but it's not that deep. Like, I think I hear you, but bruv, for the people that think like that, bruv, behave yourself. It's not that deep.
Yeah, no.
And some people need to mind their business, innit? Because what you say is a big thing. Like, I've been out with girls and they've been my bedrooms, but brothers have seen me and they just assuming it's some next thing or whatever.
That's it.
And it's like, please just keep it respectful. Even with me, like I could, like you gotta understand, like I could be actually with my girl now this time, and it's like, oh yeah, I see you with that thing, and it's like, brother, don't do that, because now my girl's gonna think I'm doing a madness. You know, I was actually with a work colleague or on a business. Who knows, innit? It's all mad, but yeah, I do hear you with the perception, but I don't know. In this life, you can't control everything, innit? And
you can't.
I think with that being said, everyone should live their life, and whatever it is true to you, have your fun. And don't even watch. Like I hear what you're saying, but for me, like if Miss Banks was my girl, I wouldn't care. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Because obviously, aside from that, I will know that it's business, or I would hope to know that it's business. Yeah. And obviously, if anything else was to come out of it, then obviously it's a mad thing. Because bruv, like Jay-Z goes out with Beyonce. And she's done some mad things. I think she's still doing well, not these days.
But the thing is, you got the worst thing is, with Beyonce, one thing, like, so man, cause I haven't always, like, I'm not really a Beyonce fan, but I rate her. Like obviously, I grew up in a house where my older siblings they loved the Destiny's Child. You get me, and all of that. But I wasn't really. I was that kind of guy when I was younger. That when everyone's catting for one person, it turns me off. I'm like, I'd rather look elsewhere. There's other places. But what I've seen of Beyonce that I can respect is that she hasn't really done the madness, bro. Like if we were like, okay, let's do what that lady did. If we were to compare Beyonce to someone like Nicki Minaj, like big up her, she's doing her thing. But if you were to compare and you look at both of them, a lot of people will lean towards Beyonce. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people who like the openness and the ratchetness. Not saying Nicki Minaj is ratchet, but you understand sort of profile, arse out, breast out. People, a lot of people go there, but more time people want Beyonce. Like as much as she's done matter, I've never really seen her with everything hanging out to the point that there's whipped cream on her nipples.
You know
tassels.
what? Yeah,
You
no,
understand?
It's all subjective. I think to be fair, there's no right or wrong answers. I think everybody should know who they are and what they want. And at the end of the day, if you want Nicki Minaj or City Girls, if you like that Megan Thee Stallion, bruv, have your fun. But just know if it's not really you could get burnt out.
And that's it. Like I think that's the main thing. Like a lot of people, it's not really them. Like not even with the image thing, just like going for the particular person.
Yeah, that girl is not in your tax bracket. High maintenance.
Not in your. It's not even about your tax bracket. It's more, but it's just more like that person is just not for you because you want a big commitment with a good girl, but you're trying to find that commitment with a bad girl. It doesn't make sense.
No, it don't make sense.
You can't, bro. You cannot.
You cannot do that to yourself.
You cannot turn a badine into a good girl. But
and you know what it is. You know where it gets hard as well.
What?
Who was saying that? I think Meek was saying it one time in one interview. Like, you know what it is with these ratchet girls. I don't know, man. Put more power to them, innit? Have your fun. It's not for me. I don't think I can handle it too much. Like,
yeah, man.
Again, like you said, your girl is she's an influencer or whatever, and she's putting whipped cream on her chest. And you know the algorithm on Insta is a bit bad. Some of your bedrooms might see the picture before you, so it's like raw. And that's why for me, I just feel like certain things are sacred, man.
Fam, imagine, bro.
I want to be the only one to see my girl in a certain way. I don't really want the whole world seeing that in it. So I get it from that perspective, but
you go and what's one of them famous songs that's always on these TikToks? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah.
And you just see imagine you just see gone inside, you see a girl nipple tassel doing that. You say, oh no, no. But you be appalled.
Yeah, no, boundaries need to
at
be
these
put
times,
in
bro.
place.
Your girl's she's an architect. She's trying this, that's her brand, but she's doing this on Instagram. You be appalled. And now she's gonna say, yo, what babes, but what? Like, don't you love me? This is only for you.
But again, people just gotta talk. You see what it is with this relationship. Like again, and it's all about knowing.
Yeah.
You need to know what you can tolerate and handle.
Yeah.
Because it's vice versa. Like girls will say all these things as well. Their brothers can do it as well. Like I think with the brothers, maybe even showing stacks of money is a first trap for some girl anyway.
Oh, cool. You
or
see,
whatever, you know what's there. So and even with that, it's attention as well, whether it's a first trap or not. Like I think with the opposite sex or whatever, it's all about attention. Like if a girl sees her man's getting too much attention, especially from females, she's gonna feel away. And it's the same with guys, isn't it? So I feel like we should all be respectful with one another. Obviously, if you're single, do as you please.
Yep.
But be mindful of your partner and consider them, innit?
Come on, and above all, just to round up, like, stop body shaming each other, man.
Yeah,
like, women, leave each other alone because, trust me, as much as you lot are talking about each other and this and that, there's a man there that will grab that woman. Yeah. Like men love big women, the men love small, slim, thick, whatever. You understand? So you trying to shame another woman because you know you could even go and DM them privately. You don't need to do it publicly. And I feel like even though the person might think you're a hater if you're privately DMing them, trust me, there'll still be an element of respect that at least you had the guts to come and tell them. You see, so bruv, that's how we round up with this one.
And stop going to Dubai and eating Terry Johnson's leftovers.
Please, bruv.
What kind of
please?
What kind of bruv? And listen, nobody needs to stoop that low. Please, I beg you.
Bruv,
that video has ruined me. I couldn't even finish it.
Some of you, bruv, you know, so mad. I know some of these girls that will probably even bump into on the road, and you get me. They're probably were part of the victims in Dubai, but they'll be telling us, no, you ain't got Patek on your wrist. You ain't got Patek Philippe.
I'm scared, bro. Now I can't even share my suit with anyone.
I can't, bro, I told you hepatitis C.
Anyway, I don't even. Yeah, man, don't even partake in those things.
Nah, bro.
Disclaimer.
Man cannot share my
But
thing.
yeah, you can't be sharing your thing with no one.
But lastly, stop eating ass. Make sure you subscribe.
It in that.
My guy.
That, fuck.